Hello everybody. I've been continuing on with my Bretonnian project that I've had going on for quite some time now. Found a little time to paint 3 more of the 5th edition questing knights. And the questing knights, particularly in 5th edition, were known to have fleur-de-lis as part of their heraldry. And so I've continued with that on mine. My entire questing knight unit will have variations of different heraldry, all including fleur-de-lis in at least part of the heraldry. So, real happy with how these came out. This is a command section, and tried to do some different things that I hadn't done. The checker pattern on the champion, that was challenging. But I also found it to be easier than what I kind of thought it would be. Again, what I do on all of my heraldry is I prime in white, and then I use a fine mechanical pencil to kind of draw on some, just some rough guidelines to go by, so that kind of make sure that your diamond pattern's going straight and square. Same thing on the chevron shape or the cross shape. And I found that really helps a lot. I do just freehand the fleur-de-lis and some of those various aspects, but just to get your basic symmetry set up, that's I find to be very helpful. We'll just take a quick closer look at each one individually, just so I can kind of rotate them around to see them. Of course, this one is the musician, and it's the plastic horse with the metal head and the metal knight. And oops, get my big hand out of the way. Pretty top-notch production in this particular video here, guys. And yeah, and there he is. Again, just trying to, on the questing knights, do a little bit more intricate patterns on their various heraldry, just to show that they're a little higher than the Knights of the Realm that I'd been painting previously. So there's that one there. Here is the standard bearer, and this particular one was not the standard bearer that is designed to go with the questing knights. He is a questing knight, but the one that actually holds the standard is the one that I'm going to use for my general for the army, because the crest on his helm matches his heraldry. So anyway, so I found a different knight to use for that, and then I just drilled out his hand, added the wire for the back him up a little bit for this, see the standard a little better. Drilled his hand out, put the banner pole in. It's just a piece of wire, and then used paper for the banner. Again, sticking with the green and yellow heraldry for the dukedom that we're in, but then incorporated the fleur-de-lis as opposed to the unicorn that is the baron's heraldry. So there's that guy there. Real happy with how he came out. Not overly complex, but I think it turned out okay. And then last but not least, this is the questing knight hero. Again, that one was a lot of fun. The yellow and black always works real well, contrasts nicely. Added just the blue there just to give it a little accent color, so that the fleur-de-lis wouldn't get lost in the patterns that are already on the horse here. And this one actually is a 5th edition questing knight hero. And so yeah, and again, I do magnetize the bases. I put little they're 4mm by 2mm magnets, fit right on the old GW bases, and then that way they magnetize right into my movement tray, which I'll show you here. I'll just get the guys mounted up so you can see. I've got 6 questing knights now done, which is what I'm going to use for now. I mean, I've got more to paint and I'll add to it, but for now, gives me a nice unit of 6 which I real happy with how they look. The colors. They're still, for being sculpts from the 90s, mid 90s. They're still, I mean, boy, for medieval, they're just beautiful. The poses are interesting, a lot of motion. Again, they were sculpted by the Prairie Brothers for Citadel Miniatures back in 95, 6, in that range there. So, and I kind of like it too because they're kind of done in the 100 Years' War type era, you know, mid-late 1300s there. So I think that is kind of cool because, I mean, these could really be used if I wanted to do a historical battle also, which is part of the reason I'm individually basing them also, so that if I wanted to mount 2 cavalry on a, you know, on a base to you know, play Hail Caesar or any of those different games. I know some different players. Ralph Astley, he does the same thing where they're individually based, so you can use them in any different kind of basing system. And since mine are magnetized, you know, it'd work real well. So anyway, I've been working on this. Still have my plans to have to play them in the 5th edition fantasy. Was my main goal, which Rusty, he's got a couple different armies for 5th, 6th edition, so we're going to get together at some point and play a game. But I'm getting real close in. I think by summer I'll have what I need painted, and then I'll just continue on because I'm just enjoying this quite a bit. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and working on another unit of halberdiers, 5th edition metal halberdiers for my army. They're coming along nicely, so hopefully in a couple weeks I can share those, and then maybe I'll do kind of an army showcase up to this point, because I'll have right at 2,000 points, or well, probably over. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.